Hi everyone, it's Michaela and I'm back today with another haul. Um, it's from that Smell Good shop. I had to order another specific scent, so then I added a few more other things in. Just as a side note, I'm kind of a little frustrated today. So we live in a subdivision, but we're in the country, so we're not in any city limits. And some of you know that we have quail, and we also have we have 6 chickens. And before getting anything, I read through our CC&Rs, and there was nothing that prohibited either of those things within our rule book. So recently, yesterday in the mail, we got a letter from our HOA saying that we are not allowed to have non-domesticated animals on our property and that we need to get rid of them. So first off, I mean, chickens and quail, they're both domesticated animals. They're not wild animals. They need us as humans to care for them. Secondly, there was no pictures included in any of it, so I'm pretty sure that it was my neighbors complaining maybe. Most of my neighbors are pretty good, so I'm not sure. But it's super frustrating because, I mean, I know that chickens can get a little noisy directly after they lay an egg, but it's like for 5 to 10 minutes. And so for my girls, they're usually only noisy for maybe 30 minutes out of the entire day. And then the rest of the day, you can't even hear them. The quail, you can't hear it all right now because they're not fertile, and so the males aren't crowing. And even when they do crow, it just sounds like a bird's call. So I'm not sure why someone felt the need to complain about it, and we did write the HOA. We did refer to the rules and say, okay, well, it's not expressed that it's against the rules here. But anyway, I'm just waiting to hear back, and who knows what's going to happen. But it's very difficult having a large family and wanting to do some things to be self-sufficient, especially, you know, when they put limits on everything at the grocery store. You know, for a smaller size family, a limit of 1 carton of eggs isn't a big deal. But for my family, when we go through so much more than that, it really is. So anyway, sorry for my little rant. I'm just kind of super frustrated today. I don't understand why people have to be so mean, especially when it's nothing that actually affects them, because the only time my chickens can be loud at all is during the day when 99.9% of people are away and at work. Anyway, so I have my haul from that Smell Good shop. I do have a package that I'm waiting for from FedEx today, so hopefully I don't get it during this, because I'm sure that Athena would start barking and not be too happy with us. Oh, one more side note for those of you that told me that I needed to let Athena out to go play with everyone. She's always with the kids. The only reason she couldn't be outside when I was filming the other day is because they were cleaning the garage, and she can't be out front in the subdivision not on a leash, and there was no one to sit there and hold her on a leash. So 90% of the time she is right with everyone, so I was not depriving her at all. She might have thought so, but it was for her safety. Okay, so it's just in a oh my gosh, a padded mailer that has tissue paper on it. I'm gonna pull that out. Oh, and she has it wrapped in different little bundles. So if you watched my first That Smell Good shop order, it was my first time ordering from her, and there was one scent that I just fell in love with. I warmed it immediately. It was amazing. So I went back on to order more. There was only 1 package left. I did request it in her next ready to ship, but so far it's not on the list. So I don't know if it's going to get poured. If not, it's okay. I mean, I have too much wax anyway. So I did go on and order some more. I honestly don't remember if any of these were ones that I ordered the first time, because I'm just not familiar enough with her names to be able to recognize things yet. But I did get 2 packages of the 6, I think, of everything that I got, unless I didn't have to. Okay, sorry. So first is Seaside Spa, which is Ocean Breeze, Lavender, and Cucumber. And these are very pretty blue greenish tones. The perfect color for that scent, I assume. Oh, that's a really pretty scent. So not that it reminds me of the cucumber melon from Bath and Body Works. Let's see if I can talk today. Um, but it has that cucumber scent. It doesn't have the melon scent. And then you get that salty sea air scent. And then you get just a little bit of that lavender. This is not a nighttime blend. This is very much a very fresh blend, a very spa-like blend. So don't let the lavender in this blend make you think that it's for nighttime, because it is not a nighttime blend. It's very much like a salty sea air, ocean breeze blend with the cucumber and then maybe the slight undertone of the lavender. That's very pretty. I really like that. It smells very strong, so I imagine it's going to be very strong when warming. I got 2 of those. I do really like salty sea air, beach nights, those type of blends. I think that I did get one of this one last time. I don't remember. Lipstick and lollipop, so fruity, candy, and pink sugar. And this one is pink and purple. Yeah, that's very much a fruity, candy, and pink sugar. That is really pretty. You know, the lipsticks part, it's kind of funny because it reminds me of when you're a kid and you get those scented chapsticks, the Smuckers, is that what they were called? Or Smuckers the Jam? I don't remember what they were called, but I used to always get them when I was a girl. I know that they had them even when my kids were growing up. I don't know if they still have them. But it kind of reminds me of that like scented fruity chapstick. But not in a bad way, like in a fruity candy way, because those ones really do smell like a fruity candy. Like you'd want to lick your lips and then it just like was nasty tasting. Or if you found the ones that tasted good, then you'd lick them until they were dry and then your lips would be even worse chapped. So I did get 2 of those. Those are pretty. I've been trying to get a few blends that aren't so much fall and Christmas because I've gotten so many. Pumpkin peanut brittle, which is crunchy, brittle, salted peanuts, and toasted pumpkin seeds. And these are kind of tan and brown colors. Okay, that one's pretty. This one to me is a lot more like the pumpkin peanut brittle type scent. It's definitely more sweeter. So I know that recently I did haul my Teddy Bees order, and hers was very much more of a roasted peanut scent, and it wasn't nearly as sweet. So I do think with the Teddy Bees one that I'm going to need to add a little bit of sweetness. And to me, this one's a little bit more sweet. Not so much the like roasted peanuts in your face. So I do like that one. My grandma actually used to make peanut brittle all the time when I was growing up. And so to me, there's a difference between the scent of the roasted peanuts as you're getting ready to make the peanut brittle and then the sweet actual brittle once it's made, because, you know, in general, you only have the sprinkling of the peanuts or the peanut brittle, and the rest is that sweet, caramelized, hardened, you know, sugary scent. So to me, I feel like it needs to smell sweet. So there, I did get 2 of those. And then this one is Jack Frost Love Spell Pink Sugar Customer Blend. And this one's all pink. I used to love Love Spell. Like that was my body lotion and stuff in high school. Sometimes it's a little bit too perfumey for me now, especially as a house scent. But I do like pink sugar, and then I was hoping the Jack Frost would kind of like even things out, so we'll see. Oh, that's pretty. So you get the minty from the Jack Frost, which I don't know exactly what mint's in it, but it's borderline nose clearing, but then because of the pink sugar and Love Spell, it's not quite there yet. But then to me, like nose clearing needs to be really, really strong mint for it to be like, whoa, nose clearing. So this is pretty. So I get, you know, that Jack Frost first with kind of the hint of the Love Spell pink sugar. This is much more of a minty blend to me. than like a perfumey blend. That's pretty. That's really pretty. But this is a blend that I could melt all the time. It's not necessarily a minty Christmas blend to me. Just a pretty minty blend. I might even be able to melt these at bedtime. Those are pretty. I like those. I think that I'm really liking that Smell Good shop. I can get this next bundle out. It's kind of wedged in here pretty well. So here's my next bundle. And her scents are so strong that like as I'm unwrapping these, like I'm just getting a whiff of like, you know, the candle shop smell where all the smells are blending together and it just smells so pretty and good. And probably what my house smells like to other people when they walk in is like a candle shop. I don't smell it anymore because I am here. But ironically, whenever we go out of town, because our family's in Idaho, and so we'll go out of town and we'll be gone for a week, week and a half, because we drive. It's way too expensive for us to fly my husband and I and our 6 kids to Idaho and then to rent a car and everything on top of it. I would love to, but we just don't have the funds for that, so we drive. And so by the time we get back, I walk in and I'm like, whoa, my house smells kind of like a candle shop. So it's interesting how our noses just get so used to the scents in our home. And that's very much something that I've read about, you know, in psychology and stuff as well, is that our noses and everything, we just adapt very quickly and we get scent blind. So that's why I've started liking to put one scent in my upstairs and then one scent in my downstairs. And even sometimes I'll do like different scents in the bedrooms and whatnot, so that as I walk through the house, my nose is reawakened to new scents and then I don't go so nose blind as quickly. I wonder sometimes if when all of us are saying that we don't get longevity from our wax, if sometimes it's just because we get accustomed to it, and not that the wax still isn't putting out scent, but we've just become nose blind because we're right in that environment and not kind of moving in and out of it. Anyway, so I did get a sample. The sample is pink cookies, which is baked cookies and pink sugar, which is probably right up my alley. I like these kinds of scents. Oh yeah, that's really good. So I definitely get the cookies and the pink sugar. I mean, as you guys know, I recently did Teddy Bees. It was a cookie and pink sugar blend, and I really didn't get the pink sugar, but I got amazing cookies. But this one, I really do get both. That's very pretty. I like that. I might have to seek that one out next time. Okay, so iced orange zucchini. So orange zucchini bread and sweet icing. I do believe I got this one last time, and I did get 2 of this one. Yeah, I got this last time. So this was the one that smelled like a really nice zucchini muffin with like an orange frosting drizzle on it. It's very, very pretty. But to me, the orange is more of a very sweet orange. It's not a super bright orange like an orange juice or even a cleaning type orange. It's a very sweet frosting orange. That's pretty, yeah. So I did get 2 of these, and this is a scent that I can melt all year round as well, because it's a nice bakery with that orange. So this was the scent that I went back in for. So this is Hagrid's Hut. So aged wood, fireplace, and moss. I did melt the other one of this that I had. I will definitely get more of this, although I don't know if this is something I would melt as much in the summer. And that's why I did request it for the restock, because I was hoping I could get more for this time of year. But this is just such a good scent. Oh, and look, I'm even wearing a Harry Potter shirt today. I actually stole this one from my teenage daughter because my Harry Potter clothes don't fit me anymore. So if you know of a good place to find some really fun, awesome Harry Potter clothing, shirts, whatever, please let me know, because I have shrunk out of all of mine. I've resorted to stealing my daughter's, and she doesn't have very many. This is the only shirt she had. And then she had a set of pajamas that her and I got matching pajamas like 3 years ago. So now I fit in her pair, and she just didn't wear them anyway. Anyway, where I was going with that is it's really fitting smelling Hagrid's Hut. So I love this one. To me, this is exactly how I would imagine Hagrid's hut smelling. Um, if I had enough of this one, I would definitely melt this while I rewatched Harry Potter. I mean, that's to me how real I think that it would smell like his hut. It's just, it's, it's, it's so good. I need more. Like I said before, if you have more, you don't want it, send it my way. I'll take it. So this one is Snape. So lavender, bergamot, leather, and sandalwood. Again, I love all things Harry Potter. So if it's Harry Potter, I'm probably going to buy it, even if the scent notes aren't ones that I would typically like. But this one intrigued me. I'm trying to branch out and try more scents than my typical scents. But then I'm also trying to really make sure that I melt things before I decide I don't like them. One thing that Charity's been asking both on Instagram and YouTube is about destashing, and I really don't do destashing. I do give some away sometimes. I give some away to my friend, and she's actually going to be coming into town, so she'll probably take a lot home because that's what she did last time. And I've given some away to like our choir, my kids' choir. He has a little wax warmer in his choir room and things like that. So I'll give things away once in a while, but I don't tend to try and sell things. I've had bad luck in the past with selling like baby items and baby clothes and even old scrapbooking items because I went from physical scrapbooking to digital. And sometimes people can just be rude in destashes, and I don't always have the energy to deal with rudeness. I can be a very sensitive person. I am working on that, but sometimes I just don't want to deal with it. So maybe eventually I'll do a giveaway on here after, I don't know. So I think I'm up to like 160 subscribers now. So maybe once I reach 500, which is a really long ways away, I'm sure, maybe I'll do a big giveaway and send someone or a couple people some wax and do it that way. But in general, where I was going with this is I like to at least melt through scents that I'm not sure of, because I really do feel like scents change on warm. But I also need to stop ordering for a while because I have so much wax that it is going to take me forever to get through. So I don't know. I mean, everyone has to make their own decisions as to destashing or not destashing, and that's just kind of where I'm at right now. If I really hate a scent, I try and mix it with other things to make it one that I enjoy. I don't know. So anyway, Snape. Sorry, I keep on going on tangents today. I don't think I normally do that. Oh, this one's pretty. Oh, that one is really good. So I really do get the lavender, the leather, the sandalwood. The leather's not super strong. I was worried that the leather would overtake it. That's really nice. I'm gonna say it's very slightly masculine, but not super, super masculine. That's pretty. I like that a lot. I think this was one of the ones that only had one on the side as well. I don't think I have another one of it. Anyway, that one's very, very nice. I will definitely try melting that one. I think that it's the leather that kind of not the leather, the lavender that kind of balances out the other scents. It makes it not quite overpowering masculine. I don't know, that's pretty. Okay, Graveyard Shift. I also got this one last time. This was the only packet they had, otherwise I would have gotten more. Soothing Lavender and Blonde Woods. I haven't been showing you all the colors, sorry. But this one was pretty. Yeah, see, this one I really like because you definitely get the lavender, but then the Blonde Woods adds something different. So again, this is one that doesn't have to be a nighttime blend. Or maybe it can be kind of like an evening blend in the rest of your house, but not necessarily nighttime in your bedroom. Yeah, that one's super pretty. I mean, you get the lavender, but then you really get that Blonde Wood scent too. I really like this one. Okay, The Vanishing. So blueberry, pumpkin, Brittle, cookie, and cornbread. I do really like cornbread scents, and I've been buying a few, so I wanted to try this one. So on first sniff, I really get the blueberry, but it's more like the candied blueberries. It's not so much the juicy bakery blueberries. I really don't get the pumpkin or the cornbread much on this. It's really that blueberry forward, and it's more of the sweet candy like blueberry. It'll be okay. I'll melt it and see what I think when it warms up. Sometimes those scents do transform, but not my favorite. Pinhead, so lavender, mint, and mallow. Look at these gorgeous colors. That one's pretty. That one's... I don't know what kind of mint it is. I almost think it's leaning a little, maybe a little bit rosemary mint. I'm not sure, but that's delicious. That's really pretty. But I'm a total sucker for these type of scents. I love these type of scents. I could melt them every single day. That's gorgeous. And this one is kind of nose clearing. I mean, my nose is all tingly and cool now. So I do have two of those, so I'm excited. Some of these ones, like this one, I'll probably only save and melt it in my bedroom. Just that way I can extend the life a little bit. If I had a lot more, I would love to melt it throughout the house, but when you only have 12 cubes, I mean, if I melt it throughout my house, then it's gone in one use. And then the last one I have is maple butter. So Vermont maple and buttery vanilla. This is kind of like tan-ish colors. It's hard to tell on the camera, but it is two different colors. This one is darker than this one. So, I don't know about this one. It probably doesn't help that I was just smelling a mint scent either. So I get a little bit of a sweetness, maybe maple. Kind of smells more like caramel to me, not necessarily maple. I kind of feel like I'm getting this weird scent in here. Maybe it's supposed to be the buttery vanilla. I don't know. I'm having a weird scent in here. It also could be just because I was smelling all that mint, and so from mint to this. But it's kind of like an after effect type scent. I'm not sure about this one. But again, like I said, it really could be just because I was smelling the mint, and the mint was so strong. But I do have two of those, so I will try them. And since, you know, it's 2 6-packs, again, I could use it at one time, smell it. If I hate it, then take it out and move on. So that was my order. Sorry, I had a call. So that was that Smell Good Shop order. I really am liking them. And I know that if I really wanted to, I could do like the made to order thing for the Hagrid's Hut, but I just don't think I would get it in time for this season. So I don't know if that's something that I'll do now. I have a few orders that are needing to come, but most of them haven't actually shipped yet. I do believe my next Vintage Chic Scents haul has shipped. So hopefully that will be here within a couple of days. I do have a few recent orders that I've made that were ready to ship that I'm surprised haven't shipped yet. So we'll see when those come. We do have quite a few coming up. So I know there's going to be the Teddy Bees restock. I know Swanky's doing a sale. Salt Mountain's doing a sale. Super Tarts is always doing their pre-orders. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else for sure I know of. Oh, that Smell Good Shop is doing one pretty soon. So a lot of vendors are doing different restocks and pre-orders and stuff right now. I don't know if I'm going to participate in any of them or if I'm not. I haven't really decided. I keep going back and forth. I mean, part of me really wants to participate in the Teddy Bees because there was a few scents that other people got that I would really like. But I also really need to use through a lot of my Christmas stuff that I've gotten. And I feel like if I order more Christmas stuff right now, I mean, even with what I have right now, I'm not going to get through all of it this year. So I really think that I'm most likely going to hold off on Teddy Bees unless she offers some kind of a scent that would be a scent I really want for next year. Um, I know Salt Mountain's doing one. I don't really plan on ordering from that one at this point. None of the scents really stand out to me that I feel like I need right now. Let me think. The Swanky one, she hasn't done her list yet. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about Swanky, which, you know, my opinion is you do you. If you feel like you don't want to support a vendor for some reason, that is definitely your choice. I feel like sometimes it's easy to forget that these vendors are human beings and they make mistakes, and sometimes it's okay to give them the opportunity to go forward and become better. But again, if you had an issue with that, then it's your choice not to. You know, there are so many vendors that you can support who you choose to support, and that is okay. Um, from the wax that I've tried from her, I really do like it so far. And I know that her list is going to be more of a variety because it's just purely what customers want, and it's not dependent on the holiday season or anything. Super Tarts, I'll probably order from if it's something that I'm really wanting because, you know, every 6 months is about when you can get one of those scents. And I will be doing Super Tarts in my next Operation Use It Up. If you're still listening, I do have a question for you. This is what I'm thinking about doing for December for Operation Use It Up. Mostly because I have so many Christmas scents from so many different vendors, so many fall scents from so many different vendors, and I would like the opportunity to really, you know, use multiple things up. So what I'm thinking about doing, instead of doing a specific vendor, I'm thinking about doing like a specific shape. So like maybe one week will be loaves. I don't know if I would pull out every single loaf that I have from every single company and show everything that I have, or if I would, you know, kind of just pick and choose some beforehand and then just show you what I've chosen. I'm still trying to decide about that, but I would do like loaves one week, scoops one week, maybe fun in different shapes one week, and then one week, I don't know. I'm still debating it. I know that with the vendors that I have a lot of, I don't necessarily have a big variety of scents with every single vendor, if that makes sense at all. So, like, we just did Teddy Bees, but I got a lot of new winter stuff in that I would like to melt. We just did Sassy Girl Aroma, or we're doing Sassy Girl Aroma. We've done Rose Girl, so we're going to do Super Tarts. So I do have Hayden Row that I could possibly do, but I don't really have a large amount of the variety of winter scents I would like to melt. So I'm really thinking that for December, I'm just going to do specific shapes. So loaves, scoops, fun shapes, and then miscellaneous shapes. I don't know. So I guess fun shapes, I mean, is like the actual different shaped shapes. So like how Zape has fun shapes, and then Southbound Candle Co. has fun shapes and things like that. So that's just what I'm thinking. If you're still listening, let me know what you think. We still definitely have time to decide that because we're doing Super Tarts next week. Yeah. So thank you for sticking it out with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me when people subscribe. And like I said, you know, maybe we will do some giveaways. I have to think of what numbers I would want to do giveaways for. Maybe we do, I don't know. I will think about it because we'll see. Lots of things to think about. And I probably will share my Fun Fit Fab box that should be coming today. So I will put that video up as well. So thank you, and I hope that you're having a great day, and I will see you next time.